I've heard, and so it was an interesting statistic you just shared with me that it takes approximately 30 days of consistent use before you're addicted. I've heard that like people get addicted on heroin after day one. That's not accurate then, right?
You can use the word addiction probably. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
But the word addiction can have multiple meanings. So like, I remember the first time I used heroin feeling like, oh, this is the answer. This is for me. This is like, if it was perfect for me.
Right.
I will still say that I'm in love with opiates.
Right.
There's nothing that to me that's ever felt that good.
Got it.
That said, so that there's that kind of addiction, like it sort of completed me.
Got it.
And I loved it.
Got it.
At the same time, there's a physical addiction, and that's a different thing.
Gotcha.
The physical addiction is like, if I stop, I'm gonna get sick.
Oh,
and so that's the addiction. And so, like,
got it. Makes sense.
You may not be in love with opiates. Maybe you get prescribed an opiate and you use it for 30 days.
Yes.
Because it's prescribed by the doctor.
Right.
You're gonna have a physical habit at that point.
Right.
It may be a little shorter, it may be a little longer, I don't know.
Yes.
But you're gonna have a physical habit and you're gonna get sick when you stop. That's why it's really important to like listen to what the doctor tells you to do when you're taking, whatever, oxycodone or I've had surgery since, and that was kind of scary for me because I was taking opiates.
Yeah.
And for me, I recognize that feeling, and, and I love it. And I did love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the physical addiction is really dangerous, and you gotta, like, even if you don't love the opiates, you'll still get physically addicted.
Got it. So this is probably a dumb question. Sorry, I've never realized so when you broke down what the definition of physical addiction is, that totally makes sense. How difficult then is, and maybe there's no such thing, but mental addiction, right? Like, so I could see how you're like, okay, I'm not feeling good, I need to do it to feel better, but if you're not feeling sick, is it more easy to be mentally like, I'm not going to do it until of course you feel sick, and then you're like, oh crap, no, now I need to do it? Or is mental addiction just as bad? Or is it even play a part, really? Is it all physical?
It's trickier, it's sneakier.
Okay.
Because like even like I've been clean for a long time, but even now, like I don't want to take drugs. I'm not really tempted ever at this point.
Sure.
It could happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to be dishonest with myself about it or fool myself. But when my stress level's really high, I'll have drug dreams. Those have never gone away.
Interesting.
I'll have dreams where I'm looking for drugs or I've used drugs and have all the feelings in the dreams of like shame, fear, all the stuff that went along with the drugs. Like it's so deep in my psyche that I'll still have dreams about that stuff. And that's the mental addiction. I've accepted that it's never going to go away.
Got it.
I'm more or less okay with it.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, oh man, that was only a dream. I'm so happy that was only a dream. The mental addiction plus the physical addiction together are really vicious. And with opiates, like they go together so well because you have that love for the feeling plus like whatever reason you're using the drugs to mask your feelings and stuff, it's just your problem solver,
Right.
Like, people want to come home and have a beer at the end of the day, or they want to whatever it is, like
right.
You have this like relief valve. Where you get to shut down and relax. Right. And it's just with opiates in particular, it's so dangerous.
Right. Yep. That makes sense. Okay, cool. I want the listeners to be able to find you. Where can they follow you, find you? You have a photography, Instagram, Facebook website that they can go check out your images. Do you mind sharing where they can find you and follow you?
No, I do not mind sharing that.
Okay.
My website is photojohn.net. That's photo-john.net. And that's a blog website, and it's got some galleries on it, so it's sort of like story article style.
Nice.
It has a whole bunch of photos. And then I'm on Instagram as PhotoJohnPhoto, and that's just pure photo stuff. Almost all landscape, adventure, outdoor. My last couple posts, I think, were landscape stuff, but very shortly, like next week, it'll be switching to lots of snow.
Right.
Probably do a little teaser. It's probably time to do a teaser ski photo.
Yeah.
And then I'm also on Facebook. I have a business page. It's that one. I'm not sure what it is. If you search photo-john on Facebook, I'm sure it'll come up.
Got it.
I've been doing this a long time, so
Yeah.
Google will find me.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's awesome. That is awesome. And do you like when you say you're going to do a teaser? Do you get access to the resort before the rest of us?
Oh, yes, sometimes.
What? Can I come?
So yeah, one benefit of my job, which is photographer for the marketing department, is occasionally we do what's called early ups, and that's you get on the lift early to go ski with some pros to get photos before stuff's tracked out.
Oh.
And no, you can't go with me.
Dang it.
Usually, like I said, usually it's with pros. It's very controlled, and that's one thing with the pandemic this year.
Of course.
I don't quite know what's going to happen with that, how that's going to work.
Got it.
And I'm also I don't do it very often.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other pro photographers that aren't employees, and they're kind of higher priority.
Yeah.
And so I rarely do it, but yeah, I do get to do that, and on a good powder day, that's pretty awesome.
God, no kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding. That's fantastic. When will you get access to the resort then, your first day?
My first day is next Saturday.
Really?
That's supposed to be opening day.
That's supposed to be opening day. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Always hedge a little bit because you don't know what's going to happen. Like you don't know what the snow is going to be like. If there's going to be enough snow, sometimes we end up opening a little later.
Yeah.
The snow's looking good this year. The pandemic is the unknown. Whether there will be some changes because of that, because we shut down a month early last year.
Right.
And it was a surprise decision. Like I went home and got an email that night. That we were. We were done for the season.
Wow, crazy.
Okay, before we part ways, in case you have a dog or know someone else who does have a dog, I wanted to take a quick second to show you the Snap Leash. The Snap Leash can literally do so many things, and I'm going to share with you one of the many cool things that it can do. As you can see, the Snap Leash is designed with 2 swivel hooks, one on each end. This end has a cushion stitched into it to make it comfortable when walking your dog. Now, all you have to do is take this swivel hook, put it into this very first grommet, and now you've got your handle. Okay, so now let's imagine you're at the park and you want to secure your pet quickly, safely, and easily to a park bench, a tree, or a pole because you just want to sit down and relax. Well, all you need to do is take this swivel hook, remove it from the very first grommet, wrap this leash around any size tree or pole or park bench, and put it into the appropriate grommet. And now you have secured your pet quickly, safely, and easily. And when it's time to head home, another great feature about the Snap Leash is you can simply wrap it around your waist for hands-free walking. Lastly, if you ever accidentally forget your waist bags at home, these grommets make a great place to fasten the waist bags so you never leave home without them. And if you want to see all of the other cool things that the Snap Leash can do, then please just click on the link below and find out why so many others are falling in love with the Snap Leash.